That commitment extends to ensuring that there are whole block outcomes. So we're using the different tools that we have to move city-owned real estate and to move the private real estate. We're committed to, we're accessible, and I think your local partners know that.
Yep.
If there are issues with permitting, inspections, et cetera, we are accessible, and we will extend our umbrella of support in that direction as well. We'll do the necessary demolition that might have to occur to make the investment sustainable, and we have committed to our private and not-for-profit investors across the city to do that. In particular, of import here, there's been some investment in the blocks, 400 blocks of Whitridge and Lorraine in the Harwood area, and what we have heard consistently is to make that sustainable, the 2600 block of Greenmount Avenue would need to be demolished because that's a block that is not likely going to be responsive to investment and rehabilitation.
Right. And we had actually looked at that block, and we had shook our heads and said, I don't think we can do this one.
Yeah, financially it just
Financially,
work.
There's no numbers we can make it work. So we're right along with you on that one.
And when that happens, the City of Baltimore is willing to put out the capital dollars. We have very limited capital dollars, but if it's going to leverage the kinds of investments that are going to change the balance of Harwood, because we've been doing a lot of work in Harwood, and those blocks of Whitridge and Lorraine are where the heavy lifting has to get done now. And if that demolition has to get done, we're going to do it. And I'd like to say that Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake herself, I hope, will be out in 45 to 60 days. It'll be down.
Well, I'll tell you, if you can give us the date, we will broadcast it to these fine folks in our whole group, and we will try to come out and let's do it on a Saturday.
Okay.
Because maybe we could throw a party Saturday night. But we would. We would throw one. You'd pick the hotel, we'll be there. But I'm just kidding. We'll pay for it. They will. These people will. But people like Kathy, who's brand new in investing, her and her mom, she's originally from Baltimore, who now lives in Pennsylvania, just came through her training, and she's got family from here. She grew up here. She was taking us through the neighborhood she grew up, and she owns right on the street, street
Barclay.
you're talking about in the area. So she's excited to hear all this stuff, and so are we, because we're not lying.
I think part of what Baltimore's doing is we realize essentially that our success lies in your success.
Right,
so
awesome.
at the end of the day, it costs us to maintain vacant buildings. We recently commissioned a study. It showed us that our carrying costs in public safety is $1,400 a year. So thank you for saving us.
That's for one property.
One property. Thank you for saving us $1,400 a year on any particular property. And secondly, almost any of these blocks are a good example, but in Whitridge or Lorraine, there are homeowners there. You know that on that block there are people who are still homeowners. Your investments are essentially putting money in their pockets because you are stabilizing and raising the value of their only asset. So as a city, we want to see certain blocks stabilized, we want to see certain blocks turned around, and we want to get as much help as we can, and we want to take the risk out of it and make it as easy as possible for the right investors in the right areas.
Right. So everybody knows that Chad's a math whiz. So it was 1,400, you said?
Yes.
A property?
Yes.
How many properties do we have in Harwood? 12 now? Of the members?
Harwood,
Maybe 15 we own?
Well, in the clusters.
Or as a group we own?
In the clusters altogether, we have 29. I don't know the specific
29 in that area. So we saved you whatever that number was times.
I see where Scott's going.
There you go.
There's no cash back in this.
Right. I know. I'm just trying to say. And I believe we accomplished collectively as a group at a 12-month span, if our accounting is right, it was 82 deals that you guys have helped us rehab last year. And this year we're trying to move to...
that's really a pat on the back to everybody involved.
We should be applauding you guys. You guys are coming in with the money. But this year we're trying to push to 100 to 110 as our goal.